Hi, welcome back. Again. We finished the modeling of this. Now I'm going to do a simple render. So welcome to the rendering part. Now, as you know, the trumpet is just from one material, which is a benefit for us, for me especially, because I have to create just one material and it looks like gold. And to create a gold in mental array is very easy. But first of all, we have to delete this plane, which is freezed. So right click somewhere and unfreeze all, select it and delete. Now, let's set up some environment. I will apply on this subdivision. Blah. And here, Ctrl A and group it. Now, we will rotate this in this axis 90 degrees, and also here we will rotate this a little bit. I will set up just a simple environment, so it will be the trumpet and a plane on which it will be standing. So let's rotate these maybe like, oh, wrong, rotate this like this. My bad. So I will do this like this. You can set up how you wish. It's up to you. So let's create a plane, which will be the bottom of this. Hopla. Let's make it big. Let's put this to 30. I'll explain a little bit later why. Now, let's put this down. I'll rotate this a little bit like this, that it will touch the front part and the back part will touch the plane. Now I will choose my resolution, which will be this. I like widescreen resolution. It looks much better than the default. And let's rotate this. I will also not create any cameras here. Let's show the save frame. And I don't know, I will place it something like this. Yep, I like this, it's fine. Now, before I will create the gold material, I will do a VIP render, which is very easy to do, and the render looks not so bad. So press M to material editor. Select empty slot and just put the color to something like this. Place it on the plane, and because in this material are all parts, I will also just change just the color to almost white. Now we will place a light, which will be a skylight here. Multiply it to 1. Place it somewhere up, and let's change the render setup. Choose mental array. Put this to, I don't know, 4 to 16, should be enough, and together to 500. Just press render. It's very easy to set up, and the result looks very good. Like this, like a VIP render, you can render models which you didn't finish yet. You can post it in forums, and like this you can easily to show the people what are we doing. Okay. So let's just wait for some time. It's rendering rather quick, so we can see the model is fine. We have no cracks hit there, and so I will save this, call it Trumpet VIP, like JPEG, save. Okay, I will do one more VIP render, but now I will change this to composite, keep old material, and in the first slot put back standard, check wire, and put a black color. Now ungroup this and put the subdivision somewhere just one. This render I will use like a layer in post-production in Photoshop. In the appendix, which I will do to this, where I will also show how to do the weldings, I will also show some post-production in Photoshop. You will see that with something like this you can achieve very nice effects in Photoshop. Okay, render it again. Now you will see that it will not be just the wire, but also the wire with the material. So let's wait a little bit. This is also good for a VIP render. You can show the people how much polys and edges you have there, and if the modeling is right and stuff like this. It's very useful when you want to ask someone for help, to show them like I was doing this like this and that like that, and you see here the edges and so on. You can see the black parts, means that there is a lot of wires. But because we are doing just one model, I wasn't keep much attention to poly count. Of course you can do this just with smooth modifier, but it will take us more time. So let's save this too, like Trumpet, VIP, and wire. Also like JPEG. Okay. Now put the subdivision back, because now we are going to render it with material. Just a moment. Put this back. Of course, we could use also just one. I don't think with the code material you will see the difference, but just for sure. Okay, now let's create the gold material. Just go to material editor, name it gold, and let's change this to multi-layer. This material is very easy and simple to do. I was doing this before, so I know a little bit the values which I should put here. So first diffuse, change the color to dark orange. I will choose dark orange, maybe more like this. The diffuse level just 30. Now speckle level 1. Change the color to, I don't know, 240, 175, 28. Yep. And this to 125 and 30. You can see here that the spot is smaller. This is what we want to do. Okay, here put this to white and change this to 170 and 85. Up 85. Apply this, the background, You can see that the material is already looking like old, but it has no reflection. So let's do reflection, choose the reflection slot, put the file off, and here, because we're using Pentel Ray, let's put here ray trace map. 30 is enough. And the same map here, ray trace 90. Now you can see we have already reflection, but we will change the file of type to Fresnel. You see? I will change. Okay. Now select our model. So Ctrl A, hold down Alt and deselect the plane. Apply the cold material. Okay. Go here, do from here a composite and standard via and this. So now the trumpet will be reflecting this white material with the black wires, and this will be looking very nice, trust me. Now the gold himself is reflecting the bottom, but also the environment around, and the environment around is black. Let's put the Hdr Map, so choose bitmap. I will use kitchen, which is the most, I think the most used Hdr Map. Back to material editor, drag this here, check instance, okay, and change this to spherical sorry, environment. If you want to make it lighter or darker, just play with these settings. I will keep this default. Now the most important part, the lightning. I will delete this and create 2 more lights. So let's go to light and check mental ray at a spot. Like this. Put it up. Check it back, hold down shift and copy it. Let's place it like this. Now select the second light, turn off shadows, intensity to 0.2 and make it bigger, like 80. I don't know, we will see. This 0.8. Be sure that you have here ray traced shadows. Make it bigger, like 120. And the rest, I think we, for now, we can keep default. Now let's try a test render, which will be with lower resolution, and we will put this down to 100, enable global illumination, and put this down to 5. This part is about how many times should the light scatter in the scene, and 5 is now enough. I just want to see how with the intensity of the lights and so on. So for me, it's just a test render to see if I did the stuff okay or not. Now we will see. Maybe we can do it a little bit lighter. Yeah, I can see. We should do it lighter. Okay, I will turn this off. already. Rotate it a little bit. And put here 1. It will be enough. I don't know. We will see. Wait, I want to check something. Okay. Back here. Render it again. Before you do some like final render, be sure that you will do a lot of test renders. I mean, even if you know that in some other environment the light was like this, it don't mean that in this environment the light settings will be enough. So you have to be patient by this. Usually, well, sometimes is this part even longer than the modeling itself. Okay, I think the light is fine. I mean the multiplier for this. Okay, we cancel it already. But before, you have to notice this. You see the shadows. The shadows are too sharp. The shadows never looks like this. They are blurred here. So I will cancel this. In this light, I will change this. The samples I will put to 8. This means the light will be better. And these to 50. Now let's try another test render. If everything will be okay, it will be the last test render. If not, it will be the render before the last test render. If the settings values are too high, even that the model don't need it, you will need more time to render, but the result will be the same. Now I want to see just the shadows. The shadows are still too sharp. Okay, 80 should be enough. And in the setup, let's change these to this resolution by me. By you it can be different. Let's put it higher. This to 500. This we can leave default, and let's put this back to 10. You can also play with this if you have mood. But like I told before, if you start to play with this, it will take you more time to render, something like that. And don't forget, we have still Photoshop, in which we can fix a lot of things. And this you will see in the post-production, in the appendix, which I will do for this. The post-production is very important and very useful, because you can hide some fails which you did or errors on your model, and you can improve it, very, very high. So I see from here that the shadows are now fine, the lightning is looking fine. I hope the intensity or the multiplier of the lights is fine. I just need now to wait for the render, and this will take some time. And I think I can stop here, because I don't think you want to look or watch how my quadcore is rendering this. So if you followed the tutorial, you have now a trumpet. You learned how to do something from a reference, even that it's very easy model, and we was just using a cylinder, polymodeling and bevel, almost just this all the time. But I think now you are a little bit experts in beveling. So you have the model, you know now how to create a simple code material and set up environment for this render. And if you want, you can watch the appendix about the welding and also about the post-production in Photoshop. So I hope to hear from you something on the forums and on the board. And if you have some questions or everything, please give us some feedback. It will help to improve the tutorials, and we will know what people are thinking about that. So I wish you good night and hope to see you by the next tutorial, and good luck. Bye bye.